coming in down the hill by the church.
Oh, they're that close? And they'll be here shortly.
Yeah.
Why don't we just record off that one?
Today before we leave?
You can tape from that one.
You can make it done.
Yeah.
Can we do that while we're here? We have to do
Okay. No, just
like tomorrow or something?
I can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. Topless bar. Topless bar. Let's see. Get over here. You see the flags in there.
Span the main street once. That's right. The brooms.
There's Alvin. Hello, Alvin.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. That's burning his hat.
Hey,
Nice hat.
Nice hat, Dad. I was going to wear Texas.
The Capitol, that flag.
Where's the boys going? They went and bought donuts. Are you Flag October March? Huh? Are you Flag October?
And now, as we raise the American flag, would you please stand? Norman will sing the Star Spangled Banner. God bless all men. With the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America.
Hey.
God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you very much. I still think that Norman Wiedemeyer missed his calling. I think that he could have given Willie Nelson a run for his money. Don't you agree? How about another hand for Norman, huh? Now, if in case that you want to hear an encore, why, Norman and I are down at the Ball Diamond, right? That is located east of the swimming pool in the city park. Now, don't forget that. And because I think that's going to be a very much of a fun affair. I want to draw your attention to the fact that the next scheduled event are the kids' games. That's it, folks. Give them a big hand. Anybody gets up that early in the morning to race to run 8 miles, certainly is sure to be congratulated. Welcome to Hardy Western Run. Don't run away there. We want to congratulate you on the success of your Centennial last week. We feel very gratified that we had a part in it, and we appreciate this gesture of friendship. Thank you very much.
backwards. There it is. I think it's going to be the best, right? See, that's what's going to happen. People are going to fill in the street here. Well, I guess I could go. Who's on this?
Oh, he's the only one not working. He gets to. My mom and my sister, we had to come.
These guys will shoot you.
But I told everybody else
Here,
I'm down here, and they're not here. So I'm looking, Jody. Oh, there's Jim. There's Patty. Jim. There.
Who are these people?
Why are you at the fairground?
Jeff. Smile, Jeff.
Is that more better? Is that better? Okay, we're gonna cut across. Across the street? Yeah. Troy, Mom, out of the way.
That's all right.
Hey, Patty.
Oh, we got this. Zoom.
Yeah, that's what. She's not looking at me. Allie is.
Actually, I just come up to get more.
Is that what?
So I don't have to look in the darn thing all the time. Whoa. They're tight.
Oh, that's grandstand.
You know who this is? I should. Patty. Think. I knew her right away. I knew her right away.
Your hair's so short for you. Well, it's been a while.
No, I had one. Hey, my hair. You can't figure it out. Sit on my shoulders, Megan. Sit on my head. And I'll just go on that. Oh, you can.
Now there's Albert.
He's coming out.
Oh, we left him.
Do you really want tomato juice, Jim? Is that where you're going? I wondered.
Are you doing? Oh, there's Albert.
Albert! Whoa! Mary was looking for him. I know, Mary was looking for him. I was trying to. They're on right behind you, honey. See straight ahead? There she is.
None of them are going to turn out like one.
There you go.
These are all the farmers that actually live in this. What if I recognize it?
A load of good beauties here.
Are you kidding?
Oh, look at this short guy. Chad will get a kick out of this.
Are you still teaching that?
Daddy, I came in that way. I ain't hard.
Who else is in there? So that's Uncle Sam, huh?
Jill.
No.
What? 36, yeah. You can just take a lot. They want to take a picture, it's like this.
What? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have an announcer here. I don't know what happened to him. Stan Bartling is supposed to be announcing from this floor. But coming ahead, is Boo Beggars and his wife from Ruskin. We saw last week's parade. Also the Honorable George Corson in the back seat with him is Deshler's oldest businessman, Alvin Holly. Will the parade please hold up just a minute? We've been delayed. The reason that we don't have the announcer, I've just been advised, is that we had a number of late last-minute entries. So would you please hold up, please, just for a little bit if you can. And then we'll have the announcer down here with the regular schedule. For the confusion, but we're really not used to things like this.
Hopefully we won't have to do it for another 100 years.
Yes, Steve said, after all, we only have this affair once every 100 years, so what do you street? I know that's not a pony. No.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, here we have it.
That's cute.
Stan Lowry and Michael G. Stick. Ruskin, Nebraska, welcome back. We were glad to see you last week. We're glad you came back to join us. C&M Supply Incorporated. Now, okay. Now this is number 13. This is Jay Lockschlager from Oak, Nebraska. Jay Lockschlager driving. This is the Oak Centennial Committee. The Oak float with Mayor Albert. Boy, I don't know. Sam Sula. Like me, I'm a Dutchman. I can't pronounce those tractors. There was the first one with a one-piece cast iron frame from radiator to drawbar. Nebraska Tractor Test Lab on maximum load test has developed 15 and 3500 drawbar and 32.86 belt horsepower at 1,000 RPM. It stood the test of time. Antiques. Those of you that happen to be over at Ruskin should stop by and see Clean's Museum. You're going to be very much interested. Those of you that are interested in antiques will enjoy yourself. This particular tractor was designed for truck farming from 1948 to 1955. It has a 10 horsepower, has 10 horsepower motor. It's driven by Luke Clean. This entry coming down also is supplied by Clean's Antiques of Ruskin. This little utility tractor was built between 1937 and 1946 and used a vertical two-cylinder motor that was built by Hercules. It's driven by Bryce Clean. There's a 1951 Henry J. The younger generation won't remember the Henry J, but those of us old-timers certainly do. 1951 Henry J was purchased new by M.U. Clean, the grandfather of the driver, Gale Clean. Was restored by the Clean family. The passenger is wife, Linda Clean. Number 19 is a what?
What are you?
Oh yeah, it's a 1930 Model A. I should know. I rode in one of those things once. It's driven by Jerry Hopkins and wife Carol with children Matt and Sarah. Now here comes another winner. The grandchildren of Richard and Edna Reinke. The family is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Richard and Edna, which is this weekend. Congratulations to Richard and Edna, County and Ruskin, who are always ready and willing to improve the community. As all of you who have read the Rustler know, it was through the generosity and the donation of the Deshler Lions Club that provided Deshler's new sign. Happy Rock? Well, they celebrated it last year and they're reciprocating by coming over this year. Thank you, Lydia, for coming over. We appreciate that. It was brought over by Gerald Dutch from Garrison, Nebraska, the antique tractor. This is the steel wheel 1936 John Deere tractor pulled on a trailer by 1941 JDH tractor. The tractors have been used on the Ernst Duck's farm near, where's that?
You tell me, I don't know.
Oh, near Powers category. Item float number 24, sponsored by St. Mark's Lutheran Church in Nebraska. St. Mark's Lutheran Church has been part of the Rustic community for 80 years. Her float shows a Bible which states that God keeps His word. The rainbow represents God's promise to mankind, and the cross represents God's promise to salvation to all who believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. The float is stuffed with 43,965 tissues. I wonder if it is sponsored by East Lutheran Church. East Lutheran has been proclaiming Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior for 104 years. Organized in Freakenshaw's public school in 1883, the congregation built its first house of worship in the new town of Deshler a century ago. Many families from the disbanded rural congregations of St. Paul, Zion, St. John, and St. Paul of Stoddard. Category, sponsored by Mary Ann Hinrichs and Jeanette Fennell. The Old Time Beauty Salon, the Haircut. My kind of style for my kind of town is the theme of this. And drive a little slower, girls, so we have a chance to look. Don't go too fast. We want to take a look. It was created by J. Film, Mary Ann Hinrichs from the Hair Hut here in Deshler. They're helping bring back memories of the old style of permanent waving. I wish I could use it. Many of you, Hinrichs. Float number 27. This is
I'm gonna run out of tape. They got how many inches? 86?
okay, Alfred Gergen, roll around Shipley, the next 20 International Farm Hall, 1938, and sponsored by Alfred Gergen. Alfred is a brother-in-law of Miss Model T Turing, driven by Berlin Peterson. Berlin and Betty are riding and wish to congratulate Deshler on their Centennial, and incidentally, they extended an invitation to the editor and his wife to join them next week. Is that right, Berwin? Next week. We're going on a vacation. Under religious, this is the second place winner. Beverly Arms, Davenport. Wait a minute, I've got to be sure. It says Beverly Arms, Davenport, or Deb Larrabee Deshler. Now we'll have to determine who it is. Is that Deb? I ought to know Deb. If I don't know Deb, she's the gal that, well, she's our gal in the Rustler office. That's all I'm going to say. The name of the entry is The Country Kids, sponsored by the Deshler Lutheran School. Hi, kids. Very nice float. Give them a big hand. Come on. That's it. We appreciate your work. The next entry, number 30, Verla Meyer Mason. From Omaha, Nebraska. How about that? By Charles and Verla Mason. Driven by Mrs. Verla Meyer Mason, possibly Eulalia Hyan, formerly owned by, sponsored by Wayne Audi and John Cole Auto Center of York. We're glad to have this entry in the parade. This model car was the latest model built by Chrysler with push-button transmission and high fins. And boy, are they black with red trim. Now, if you aren't familiar with that car, you just haven't been around, because I can remember that going way back. Riding with her is Kirsten Peterson from Harby, Denmark, an exchange student. Her parents. Now, we should have had the microphone up there so we could have heard them sing that song. A very qualified group. The German immigrants from Hebron. I didn't know they had any Germans over Hebron.
They're from Gilead.
Oh, they're from Gilead. Jawohl. Dankeschön. Nebraska. Oh, wait a minute. Carolina. Woodman evidently is from Mountain View, California. 2 quarter horses and colts at side. The horses are owned by Leonard Workman, Nebraska. Riders are twin daughters of Leonard Workman. Jennifer Muhlenberg, granddaughter of Leonard. Oh, that's the funniest looking. I tell you, see, that's what I put in the Rustler. They give me these things, and then I put them in the Rustler, and I have to apologize for 2 weeks later. I think that guy is Murray Hogan sitting over there. Sorry, Murray. throughout the year. Thank you for coming over, joining our celebration. That's it. Give them a hand. Third place winner in the civic category.
Still in the limo collecting business?
Okay.
Combine? Yeah. Good Lord, what a job that would have been for that one. Like that. Separate each pipe that goes way back about 30 feet. Oh, that. How many head of SAS? Two-way. Casey. Boy, I tell you, this is we get a tractor like that, Jeff? Yeah, good one, huh?
Here and fresh.
He's getting
Oh,
right there.
that's back further.
Canada. That's a Canadian. Smile.
Entry number 40 is Howard Coleman. Yeah. Entry 40 is Howard Coleman of Deshler and presently owned by Elmer Coleman.
Said if Coleman's got the market on that deal. Yeah, that would have been a nice hot job. One of them dirty and hot.
Choice. Number 41 is the Mayor's Choice Agate of the past with the mechanical blacksmith of the future.
Look at that Tin Man up
The
there.
one that had the shotgun on over there at Ruskin and scared to live it. What you calling out, everybody? What? Okay.
Jeffy, we'll get
That was the Mayor's Choice over at Ruskin. The name of the entry is the Women's Club of 100 years old. Of 100 years ago. Dorothy Schmidt is the chairman. Welcome to Deshler from Byron. You're looking good. I'm sorry we can't identify the ladies, unless you want to yell out your names. Number 44. Wait a minute, we got, hey, hold up a minute. We haven't got a 43. We lost our 43.
No, he's right here. You lost.
Harold, someplace east of us over here, banking for 100 years, driven by Pat Kenner. Hi, Pat. The children writing are depicting occupations as their county's future leaders. They are the children of bank employees, Dennis Schmidt and Irvin Bangmeyer. Organizational leaders of the Willing Man's Club are Audrey Hooks and Susan Sharp. Project leaders are Joy Marn, Marilyn Sharp, Connie Meyer, James Bartley. 48 are the Deshler Girl Scouts. 75 years Girl Scouts, tradition with a future. Well, demand because they have done so much in picking up in the area. They were the first place winner. Incidentally, the Deshler Girl Scouts were the first place entry in the youth category. This is the Belvedere Fire Department, Belvedere, Nebraska. Less than 5,000.
It is. There you go.
51 is the place winner in the youth category. Lutheran Church Reserve Synod. Throughout the years, Trinity has had 44 members enter full-time church work as pastors, teachers, and parish workers. At the present time, Norman Friedmeyer is pastor. The choir music is a tape of Trinity's choir. The antique organ has been in the family of Reverend John Meyer, first pastor of rural Iowa for almost 100 years. For a beautiful float, give these people a hand. It shows a lot of work, and they deserve a big hand. We welcome you back. Concrete construction. Riding in the entry are Guy and Ruth Freeman's great-grandchildren, Chris Freeman, twins Derek and Justin Freeman, and Jennifer and Tommy Lemon. And Don had to work this afternoon, so we're sorry he couldn't be in. Oh, there's why. The red unit is a field player with a 100,000-pound distributed load rating and 50,000 pounds in any. Okay, the Likas and Son was also sponsored as part of the vote.
I'm impressed. Retired.
The next entry it has quite a lengthy description, so I'm going to start in the United States or in any foreign country, and it is called in the English language all over the world. Our caller today is Ken Marks of Geneva, and the other ones who are participating on the float are Herman and Eva Custer, Arnold, and the people of Missouri, and invite everyone to come and join for lessons, which will begin on November 1st. Some members are passing our information sheets and
Hit couples promenade May sides halfway round.
Thank you very much. This is a very entertaining float, and I think these folks deserve a big hand. Let's give them a hand, folks. Come on. Let's give them a hand.
Circulate one time, do a half tag, scoot back that quarter, yes.
Stuffed Reaper to Belvedere, pulling a 1927 Roadster. Okay. He warned me I'm going to get a ticket for the German Fest this fall. The next entry, number 76, a 1930-21 Model T pickup sponsored by the Thayer County Historical 14th, 1987. And the baby driving the car is Merlin Funk. 9 Model W. Berdon Peterson, the manager at the Broom Factory, is driving the vehicle with his youngster. Those are bales. That's the way the broom corn comes in the factory, in the bales in that way. It's then broken down into bundles placed on St. Peter's Church has been proclaiming Christ for 100 years as a beside the cross of Jesus. May all who see the cross trust in Jesus for salvation. It's a beautiful boat. It's a lot of time. And they certainly are to be paid. Will be the 40th anniversary of Thayer County Memorial, and we invite you to help us celebrate 40 years of quality health care. Now the guy sitting in the back there, he has the hardest job. He hands out the pencils.
What'd you get there, Jeff?
One
balloon.
Bud and Geraldine Schultz of Ruskin. Hey, I saw those guys someplace. You guys said you just got over here yesterday. This is for Walt and Marge Fortune of Hebert. She's a 1987 graduate of Fairbury High School and plans to attend. Someone that would wear a mask like that on an afternoon like this has to be somebody special. Who is the daughter of a pioneer fruit and saw merchant, E.H. Geisler. He was also a pioneer Deshler merchant.
Yeah, you got
and also
another one.
with them is Mrs. Helen Magnus.
A gum. That's bubble gum.
93 years old, of Wallace, West Virginia, who came especially
You're
for the
asking a lot there,
Centennial.
Jude.
She was born in District 60, just a mile. You know, I thought Rex Happer was going to be one of his own best candidates when I saw him about an hour ago. Ralph Wednesday, fire and welcome over, Ralph. We're glad to see you. Well, Ralph restores ancient automobiles. It's a 1909 classic Ford Touring with motor, with bucket of 53 members. Very active in community projects. Blowing the float is Armed Lions members Ralph Winsky, riding President Rick Schmidt. Now here comes a bunch of fellows that I don't know who in the dickens they are. They look like they escaped from a reservation somewhere. I'll have to wait until they get a little bit closer so it looks like they came up from Russell, Kansas. I can read that much. I don't know much more about them. I think they're going to give you a demonstration of a war dance. Now listen, be careful and hold on to your scalps.
Buffalo dance.
Oh, I see. The buffalo hunt. Okay. Oh, these are Boy Scouts. Okay, and they're a group of Boy Scouts.
This is.
Okay, Dixie Wharton just told me, and we're proud to have him over here, that the fellow beating the drum is the scoutmaster of this troop. He's the son of Dixie and Ray Wharton, and are they from Russell, Kansas?